Why traders struggle with consistency. Why is consistency so hard for traders? Why do we keep going back to the same habits? Even when we know those habits are destroying our trading. Why do we promise ourselves, this time will be different, only to repeat the same emotional patterns again? Overtrading, revenge trading, moving stop losses, breaking rules we already knew we should follow. After a while, many traders begin asking themselves painful questions in silence. What's wrong with me? Why can't I change? Why does discipline feel temporary? Why do I always fall back into old habits? Am I ever truly going to become consistent? And slowly, the problem no longer feels like trading. It starts feeling personal, like maybe you are the problem. But what if consistency is not built through perfection? What if mistakes are not proof that you are failing, but information revealing what still needs awareness, structure, patience, and healing? Because maybe the trader you want to become is not built in one breakthrough. Maybe that trader is built through repetition, awareness, setbacks, recalibration, and learning how to stay loyal to the process long enough for change to unfold. Chapter 1. The emotional loop traders get stuck in. Most traders do not struggle because they lack intelligence. Many traders already know what they should be doing. They know where their stop should go. They know they should size smaller. They know they should stop overtrading. They know they should wait for quality setups. The painful part is not lacking knowledge. The painful part is watching yourself break your own rules repeatedly. That is what slowly destroys confidence, because after enough emotional mistakes, traders stop trusting themselves. They begin living in a cycle: mistake, regret, motivation, temporary discipline, emotional relapse, regret again. And eventually, many traders become emotionally exhausted. Not because trading is hard, technically, but because they no longer know if they can trust themselves to change. Chapter 2. Your mistakes are revealing the pattern. But what if your mistakes are not random? What if every emotional reaction is revealing something deeper? Overtrading may be revealing emotional urgency. Revenge trading may be revealing emotional pain and the need to recover control. Moving stop losses may be revealing fear of loss. Hesitation may be revealing fear of failure. Forcing trades may be revealing scarcity. Trading has a way of exposing patterns that normal life can hide: fear, impatience, emotional attachment, scarcity, the need to control outcomes, the need to be right, and most traders interpret this exposure as failure. But awareness is not failure. Awareness is the beginning of transformation. Because you cannot change patterns you refuse to see. Chapter 3. What you don't want reveals what you need. Sometimes pain creates clarity. Sometimes losing money reveals what discipline truly means. Sometimes emotional suffering reveals the exact behavior that must change. You begin noticing, this behavior keeps hurting me. This emotional reaction keeps destroying my consistency. This pattern keeps pulling me away from the trader I want to become. And slowly, through frustration, through repetition, through contrast, you begin understanding what you truly want: calm, patience, structure, emotional stability, clarity, consistency. What you don't want begins revealing what you need to build. Chapter 4. The mistake most traders make when trying to change. Most traders try to transform themselves emotionally overnight. They become frustrated with themselves. Then try to force massive change immediately. More discipline, more screen time, more pressure, more effort. But real transformation rarely happens through emotional force. It happens through structure, repeated consistently. One simple rule can begin changing identity: one contract only, 2 trades maximum, no trading after a certain time, no moving stop loss, only taking planned setups, journaling emotional mistakes honestly. Small structure, repeated consistently, begins rewiring behavior, because consistency is not built through intensity. It is built through repetition. Chapter 5. Why most traders quit too early. One of the hardest parts about changing as a trader is that progress often feels invisible. You still feel emotions. You still make mistakes. You still have difficult days. And because the transformation is subtle, many traders conclude nothing is changing. But real psychological change is usually quiet. Your nervous system is recalibrating. Your reactions are slowly weakening. Your awareness is increasing. Your emotional tolerance is expanding. Your old patterns are slowly losing power. But this process takes time. Sometimes 30 days. Sometimes 90 days. Sometimes longer. Most traders quit in the middle of recalibration because they mistake temporary discomfort for failure. Chapter 6. Relax through the contrast. Many traders unconsciously believe, if I were truly improving, I would never struggle again. But growth does not work that way. Real transformation includes setbacks, emotional discomfort, recalibration, contractions, and expansions. Some days you feel clear. Some days old habits return. But that does not erase your progress. You are not restarting from zero every time you struggle. You are refining, becoming more aware, learning more deeply. Every mistake honestly observed changes you. Every correction strengthens awareness. Every emotional pattern you become conscious of loses a little more control over you. Growth is not linear, but that does not mean growth is not happening. Chapter 7. Becoming the trader you repeatedly practice. Eventually, your habits become identity. Not because you forced yourself emotionally, but because repetition slowly reshaped you. The disciplined trader is not built in one emotional breakthrough. They are built through repeated decisions, through boundaries, through structure, through patience, through continuing after setbacks, through staying loyal to the process long enough for identity to change. The trader you become is the trader you repeatedly practice being. Final chapter. Trust the process. Maybe consistency is not about becoming perfect. Maybe consistency is learning how to stop abandoning yourself every time you struggle. Maybe the real growth is becoming more patient, more aware, more grounded, more honest with yourself. Trading is not only testing your strategy, it is shaping your character. Quietly, slowly, day by day. So if you are struggling right now, if you still feel caught between old habits and the trader you want to become, do not interpret that as failure. Every mistake is revealing something. Every setback is teaching something. Every emotional reaction is showing you where growth is still unfolding. Keep refining. Keep calibrating. Keep showing up. Trust the process. Trust the repetition. Trust the slow, invisible changes happening inside you. Because you do not fail when you struggle. You only truly fail when you stop learning, stop growing, and stop becoming. If this video resonated with you, perhaps share it with someone else walking through the same struggle. And if you want more content like this, you can subscribe and continue the journey. Because the trader you become is built one moment of consistency at a time.